Fortunately, we can take care of it shortly. But before we do so, there's actually one thing we need to do before the Jaguar comes back. The stone tablets we saw earlier were actually a hint on that. But don't get too hasty, I will say. Go and step back into the Well of Paradise. Same description. So this time we need to wash the sun necklace, wherever that is. There it is. The jewel starts to shine brightly. Now you can tell the position of the sun. Yellow is dawn, white is noon, red is dusk, and black is midnight. So I just actually want to wait until dusk really quick. There we go. And back to the Warrior's Temple. Of course, going north from the Well of Sacrifice is a little tricky. Just better to go around this way. Oh, there we go. There's the problem of getting pushed in the wrong direction. Alright, back in the Temple of Warriors. Temple of Warriors, Jaguar statue is missing. Take a close look at the hole here. Looking in hole. You can't reach that key. You need to use the small rod. Use the small rod as a magnet and the key sticks to it. Well done, success. That key is very important. Fortunately, now that we use the small rod, we can combine it with the shallow bowl. This cannot be undone. Do not do this until after you grab the small key. Basically, turns itself into a compass. With that done, just switch to Fina and... no, not wash. We wait. So we need to wait until noon again. And the Jaguar has appeared. Fortunately, we have the hint on what we need to do. Play the golden pipes. So, Fina's pipe music, stop the Jaguar. It will not transform back. If you've not gotten the small key, it is now completely inaccessible. Grab the blue jewel. And like before, it can be combined with the sword to massively increase its power. And that makes defeating the next boss even possible. Anyhow, let's get out of here. So there are two locations we have not yet been to. We will go to them now. So if we come between these walls and enter this location here, we have found the ball court. Enters the passageway under the ball court. And of course, boss time. Horn Skull. This guy is pathetic. Goes down in 2 to 3 attacks with the blue jewel. Otherwise impossible to beat. If we can move forward... oh, there's a dead end. Because basically, if you look back there, it's too dark to see. But what we do want to take is this blue block. Take the block and hear a rumbling sound. Do not go in there from this direction. Because basically there is a trap in there, and it is possible to completely prevent yourself from winning the game. Well, you can go in and then go back out, but there's schmuck bait in there, as I like to call, as well, the trope likes to call it. What we actually need to do is return to the High Priest's tomb. It just says, hey, the secret door's still open. However, someone put the skull back! No, just move it aside. And what we need to do is use that small key. The iron key, as it's called. There's a click, the lid closes, and the coffin moves away to reveal a hole. It looks like a corridor. Oh, head downstairs. An underground corridor. It is possible to get a soft lock in here as well. If you have not combined the small rod with the shallow bowl, just use the shallow bowl, and it, well, turns into a compass and helps you find your way to the ball court. You follow a compass until you reach a small room. This is the room we were just in. Oh, see this? Akbal Jewel? As soon as you take it, the exit you came into closes. So like I said, it's possible to permanently trap yourself in here. But that Akbal Jewel is absolutely necessary. Go ahead and take the way out that we originally opened up. Make our way there, and there's something we didn't get earlier here. The stone paw. So we take that, cog spins, and the passage is blocked. Also a permanent change, so we can't go forward anymore. Fortunately, this is still what we need to do. So, with that done, we have what we need in order to progress. What we need to do is go back to El Castillo Pyramid. There's still one more room we cannot access until now. So you can see the little hole in front of the door there. Well, that's what that blue block is for. Blue block fits exactly and an entrance appears. Basement of Castillo with a mechanism on the wall. What we need to do is put that stone paw in place and switch to Jose. Let me try. It's finally my chance to help. And I keep forgetting exactly which command to use here, but I think it's the stone handle. Nope, you can't push that. Basically, he's the only one who's strong enough to not use. Move. There we go. It turns with a rumble, then you hear a loud roar. What happened? That noise, it sounds like water flowing. If you do not have the stone paw, well, you basically just wasted your time here. Go ahead and exit, and we need to head to the northeast. Oh, about 2 screens north, 2 screens east of El Castillo Pyramid. Unfortunately, yeah, just got to go around this way. Getting to the Well of Sacrifice is probably the hardest place to get to. Alright, right here. The entrance is on the left side. Oh, it's actually empty. A sacred well where sacrifices were made long ago. Well, what we need to do is go downstairs. People who were sacrificed in this well were trapped in a crystal coffin by a golden light. Adol, when you go down there, make sure that you have the crystal key and the mirror. Well, we have those. To fight the demons, you'll need the blue jewel, and also don't forget the Akbal jewel. Oh, we already have those. This cliff is very steep. I think it would be best if Fina were to wait here for us. Don't leave me alone here. It's spooky. I think I'll stay with Fina then. Don't take long, Adol. Do you have the crystal key and mirror? Yep. Thanks, Jose. Oh, Adol, be careful. Hope you find something important. Scary. That isn't a skeleton, is it? Nope, it is Venom. So just the blue jewel and sword alone are not useful enough. What we have to do is use the Akbal jewel. That weakens him enough to let us kill it. Fortunately, you only have to use it once. And just keep whacking him until he's dead. Whacking day, giant snake, yes! Okay, and in order to get inside, all we have to do is move this right statue's head. They look like Wrecking Crew sprites, if you ask me. And go inside. Now this is important. See that shining light right there? It's possible to get stuck here. Use the mirror first. Oh, strikes the pattern on the wall. It's moving. An exit appears, but we're not quite done in here. Oh, take a look at the coffin. Transparent coffin. You can see the body inside. Well, as they said, what we need to use here is the crystal key. And take the 2-eye mask. That is all we need to do in here. But if you open the coffin before using the mirror, you're stuck here. And, well, we're back in Castillo Pyramid. Remember how I said to open that stairwell beforehand? Otherwise you get stuck in here, too. So if you didn't pick up the stuff in here before, you can do so now. And, well, that's everything to do in Castillo Pyramid. We don't have to come here again. Fortunately, let's go pick up our party members. Hey, new music. Oh, something serious. And, yep, I did it again. Alright, enter the Well of Sacrifice. And, what? Jose is lying on the ground beside the well. I'll take a look at him. He's unconscious. Hey, pull yourself together. Look at him again. Uh-huh. Oh, Adol. I'm sorry, but they got Fina. I did my best, but I was alone and there were too many of them. We must hurry and rescue her. There's no telling what happened to her otherwise. I'm sure there are layers in the ball court somewhere. Well, here's the problem. We kind of blocked off the entrance to the ball court, didn't we? Well, on the plus side, we are able to get back in. We just have to, well, resolve the same puzzle. So, one more trip to the High Priest's tomb. Now, this is basically the point of no return, but if you have everything you need to get here, you should be good. Because there's no more out of the places we have to go to, and a lot of what's left is some more puzzle solving and a little bit of luck. So it even only has the 2 people walking inside for that animation. So we go right, go back downstairs, use the shallow bowl one more time, and hey, the entrance is back open. So step into here, you may think, well, what can we do now? We just go inside, and here's where that 2-eye mask comes to good use. So what we have to do is join both the red and blue jewel with the 2-eyed mask. Now, if you try to continue to go forward, you just hit a wall. Alright, use the mask. And become smoking. No, that joke is old. And I think we have... Oh, we don't take the white block, we push it. Oh, block is pushed, the wall is open. Before we do anything else, rejoin the blue jewel with the sword. And go to your left. So what we have here, well, we have a little temple here. It's Tezcat! And I don't think we have to use the Akbal Jewel on him. Let me double check. It really does. You don't lose a turn otherwise. Yeah, it does not affect Tezcat, so basically we just have to fight and hope we win. This is one of the luck-based boss fights. This one takes forever, especially if you keep missing. Oh, well, lucky! And fortunately, it is the right time of day. We have to utilize one of the flasks we picked up way back in El Castillo Pyramid at midnight. So, use the large flask, and Jose, the guide, suddenly turns into a demon. Give me that flask. It's mine. I don't need you anymore. Now I've gotten this far. It was my friends who kidnapped Fina, and I have the Ring of Itza. All I need now is the Sun Key, and I will be able to rule the world forever. I will overthrow Tentacula and become leader of the Mayans. It is a pity, but you are going to die without ever getting to see Tentacula's shrine, and you'll never see Fina again either. Now hand over that flask. Well, fortunately, he may have the Ring of Itza. We have the blue jewel and the Akbal Jewel. And fight like crazy. Now, most boss fights you can actually run away from. The ones in here, you cannot. Oh, I was one hit away from death. But if you die, you can just continue. Fortunately, it is midnight again. You retrieve the Ring of Itza, but is Fina okay? You fear the worst, but you can't give her up for lost. So it is midnight. Use the large flask. You drink the contents of the larger flask. Hey, what's happening? I'm drinking! Yep, that was the hint on that good old stone tablet. So, enter this mini temple. You enter the temple. Hey, there's a Sun Key. But we can't get to it yet. What we can do... Remember that silver key we picked up at the very beginning? He turns with a click. The whole temple shakes. The temple's unlocked! Oh, we're done in here. Unfortunately, we can't do much without regrowing back. Fortunately, the small flask takes us back to normal. Your body grows again after drinking the potion. Final thing to do? Move the little temple, and the palace is open. We finally have the Sun Key. Once the key is taken, the temple closes on its own. You've finally done it! You've managed to find the Sun Key! The room suddenly starts to shake and you feel dizzy. Help! The Shrine of Tentacula. Yep, we just kind of got brought here. So, hi. And, it's him. I am Tentacula, king of the underworld. You are very brave to come here alone, but foolish. You and Fina will now become sacrifices in my honor. So, what we need to do... So we are at level 30, that is the max level. Utilize the Akbal Jewel and the Ring of Itza. At this point, mash, mash, mash. I love this music, by the way. Of course, I've been saying about the whole soundtrack. Oh, got a few nice hits in. And booyah! Got through without dying. That's actually pretty lucky. I usually die once or twice in every run. Oh, we take a look at the sand. Fina's lying down. She looks beautiful in sleep, but wait, she's not dead! Wake up, Fina! It's me, Adol! Wait, I can use the sensor to wake her. So yep, there's your hint on that. Oh, what we need to do is utilize that silver sensor. And the last goodie we found in El Castillo Pyramid. And... there it is, the bag of incense. Right in front of me. So incense removed from bag and placed inside sensor. Last but not least, one item we've had since the very beginning, the lighter. You light the incense with the lighter and it gives off a beautiful perfume. Wait a minute. Yes! Fina's coming around at last, and actually skip the animation. If there even was one. Oh my goodness. No, she is dead! She lost the light in her eyes! You managed to break the spell! Fina! Fina! Are you alright? It's me, Adol! Oh, Adol, I'm so glad you're safe. Where's Tentacula? Have you defeated him? That's right. I also managed to get the Sun Key. Right, quick! Use the Sun Key to lock this place up forever. Right here! Use the key in the hole! So, the absolute last thing we need to do... utilize the Sun Key. When you use the key in the whole palace starts to rock. Watch out! The ceiling is starting to crumble! You better get out of there! This way! You grab Fina's hand and run for the exit. Apparently we also beat Dracula at the same time. Or Jacquio, one of the two. Either way, wrong game. Everything falls apart in neatly specific squares. Perfectly shaped squares. And so Tentacula and his shrine were buried deep underground. Sun Key trapped Tentacula forever and opened the door to the time of the Mayans. We collapsed as we stepped out into this other world. But the people helped us. Fina's father was there. He had become a high priest and was very glad we'd succeeded in destroying Tentacula. Now they treated us as like kings. Not actual kings, just like kings. So we started, I guess we went back in time, created some kind of stable time loop, I guess. But yeah, we got into the past. No advanced technology. We'll never see our friends again. Happy ending. And suddenly, Adol's skin turned white. We are now living during the Mayan civilization. We get to choose who gets to be sacrificed and get their hearts ripped out. A celebration will soon begin before the temple. Actually, no, that was the Aztecs who did that, not the Mayans. My bad. Then again, this is Azteca too, and the people have gathered to praise us as heroes. So, nice little NES portrait graphics here, and the end though, but not entirely. Oh, Fina already fell asleep. She's bored. So we get our end credits after the end screen. Now, as for this game, it is a fun little adventure game, even though it is possible to get yourself stuck if you do things in the wrong order, but that's just the way things were. It's actually fairly forgiving on a few things. Of course, unlike some of the other games I mentioned, there's no time limit. And it's just kind of a process of trial and error. You can finish it in 20 minutes, you can finish it in several days, just trying to figure things out, but all in all, most of it is pretty easy to figure out if you stop and think, and just kind of explore a little bit. I barely touched the surface, only showcasing what needed to be done. There are a lot of other little hints and Easter eggs if you just explore and check everything out. And it still holds up pretty well. It's again, it's very short, but still very fun. Just to come back to every so often and see, hey, do I still remember how to do things? Well, the answer is both yes and no. But yeah, this was a Falcom game after they made the first Ys game, which is kind of interesting. I never even knew they'd done this until I realized they were the ones who produced this. And Infocom, this is one of the few NES games they ever published in the States, and they did a pretty good job. And there were a couple of little mistranslations or errors there, but still quite good for. Well, this was released in the US in '91, so still really good for a text-heavy NES game. I'm half tempted to put this up for an SLPH race if next time I have to choose one. Presented by Infocom and Tokyo Shoseki. Oh, see you again in another game. Well, unfortunately, there aren't any more games in this series that I'm aware of. So when it comes to Falcom, just play Ys or Legend of Heroes. And once you're done with that, you can just push the buttons and make them move around. So the directional buttons control her eyes. Start and select. Yeah, just select controls her mouth. I don't think that's all we can do. Yep, that's it. Just a little Easter egg. So hope you enjoyed this little filler project. And, well, at this point, it should be 2023. And I hope you guys are looking forward to starting Artonelico next week. I'm definitely looking forward to recording that as of now. So, thanks once again for watching. I'm Gunarm Dine. Call me Dine. If life's giving you a hard day, don't be afraid to put in fork, and I will see you for the next project. Step inside. Take a closer look at that coffin. Transparent coffin, you can see the body inside. To make use, we actually have to use the crystal key. Open the coffin, and take the 2-eye mask. Go ahead and take a step back. And utilize the gold mirror. Uh-oh. I might have done that in the wrong order. Oh. I messed up.